Hey folks, hey, what's going on? This is Wesley, $1 Million Version with another one. Ask a Billionaire episode with me, yours truly. And I want you to relax real quickly here, okay? And I want you to really listen to what I'm about to say right now, okay? Listen up. You. If you can't take it, you won't make it. And let me say that one more time. And I don't want you just to hear my words and just say, oh, okay, whatever. No, I really want you to ponder on that statement. If you can't take it, you won't make it. And I'm going to tell you a story. It's a true story that happened to me in my life with someone that I was mentoring. You know, I met a young man a couple of years ago. I was speaking at an event where I wasn't speaking, but I was giving some advice. And that young man saw me and he said, you know what, it's something about you that I like. He was talking to me. And I said, cool. And he was just going off to college. And he said, you know what, Wes, I want to ask you something. I want you to mentor me. You know, I want to be successful. You know, I grew up in the hood. I grew up in the ghetto. I had, I just had a mom and didn't really have a father in my life. And I want you to help me because I see what you're doing. I see some of the things that you're achieving, and I want you to mentor me. And I said, okay. I said, I usually don't do this, but if I do, and I told him this is a true story. I said, don't waste my time. And I said it again. I said, if I do, if I consider to mentor you, if I help you, if I give you knowledge, information, if I tell you step by step what I've done, don't waste my effing time. And I said that at that time, you know. I know some of you guys are, oh, Wes, did you curse that little boy out? No. But I did say don't waste my time. And I said, so it was cool. So I gave him books. You know, I would make him read in a month, and I'll make him read it again. I'll make him read it again. This guy was doing great. For like 3 years, he was perfect. I mean, when I said read the book again, then I said read the book again, right? Because I was giving him homework, right? And I said, okay, listen to this audio. He said, Wesley, listen to it. Listen to it again. He did that for 3 years, and this young man ended up working for me, okay? Remember this, if you can't take it, you're not going to make it. Now check this out. He was working for me, doing a great job. And I gave him a unique opportunity to work directly with me, which means he'll see me every day. He'll notice and pay attention to my habits, what I do. You know, I think this is probably the greatest thing ever in life. If you ever want to become a millionaire, if a person that makes millions of dollars will ever let you get close to them, where you can learn from them, you can see their habits, you can see how they speak, you can see what they eat, you can see how they act behind closed doors. I think it's a special moment. And this person, I gave him that opportunity. Now remember this. If you can't take it, you can't make it. Don't forget that. Then he's working for me. And you know what I do in my company here, Virgin Media, I push people. Why? You know, I say, why do you push people? You know, why you push people? Well, I push people because I want to know how hard I can push them before they snap, before they stress out, before they overwhelm themselves, right? And you might say, well, why do you do that? And let me tell you something. I learned it from a billionaire, but let me finish the story first. So that young man, I gave him work. I made him work late. I said, this is wrong. Do it again. This is wrong. Do it again. Fix this. This is wrong. Do it again. Here's more work on top of that work. Here's more work on top of that work. Here's more work on top of that work. And that young man, one day, I went in the office and I looked at him and I said, it's too much, huh? And I said, you know what? I want you to be honest with me. This is when I was talking to him. Now understand, this young man, I met him, was like 19 years old. At this time, I think he was 23, 24 years old. And I asked him, I said, is it too much? And I want you to be honest with me. He looked down. He looked back at me. He said, yes. He said, Wes, it's too much. And to be honest with you, it blew my mind, right? Because it was the same person that said they wanted it. See, you're like that too. You say, no, Wes, I really want it. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make millions of dollars. I'm doing whatever it takes to leave my job and create my destiny. I want to do whatever it takes to be able to build a better life for me and my family. I want to do whatever it takes, Wesley. And that young man told me that it was too much. And when he told me that it was too much, it was so funny because at first, I thought he was going to tell me something different, right? Because I was going to give him some different duties. But that day, guess what I did? I said, close your laptop. And this is the guy, I love him. I love him to life. I love him to life. He's smart, he's intelligent, he's a go-getter. But that day, I fired him. I said, close your laptop because you're done here. If you can't take it, you won't make it. And see, the reason why I say that, because understand this lifestyle, this millionaire lifestyle, wealthy lifestyle, being able to control your destiny, that type of lifestyle, is not for everybody. Let me say it again. It's not for everybody. See, that young man, he couldn't take it. He was just too much. It was just too much work. He was stressed. He was emotional. He didn't know what to do. He was uncertain. But guess what? That's everything that you need. Every feeling that that young man felt. Every feeling that he felt, he needed to deal with. Because that's what you're going to have to deal with when you make millions of dollars. Guys, I run a company here. I have over 10 people in my company. They're all over the world. I have over 8 different companies online. I got to deal with sites going up, sites going down. I got to deal with finance. I got to deal with taxes. Right? I know when you see me on video, I make it look so easy, but I got a lot of things that I got to do. There's still stuff I got to do. And sometimes you just see the glamour, right? You just see me rolling in the Lamborghini, taking the trips around the world, smiling, hanging out with the family. If you can't take it, you can't make it. That young man, he couldn't take it. And I'm not going to say he's never going to make it in life, never going to make millions of dollars. But if you can't take, see, if you start working for me, or if you come under my wing and I'm helping you and I'm teaching you, the first thing I'm going to do is push you. It's not about, check this out. I know some of you guys think about it's all about the knowledge, right? You need more knowledge. No. I need to know what you can handle. Then I need to push you so hard that sometimes you want to cry. When he was in that seat, it was the greatest lesson ever. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to embarrass him. But he sat in that seat in the office, and when I fired him, he felt an emotion he has never felt before in his life. Because that was his first job. He was fresh out of high school, out of college, and he cried. Tears started to come down his eyes, and I asked him a question. And I think all of us has been there, because guys, he's not the only person. You've been there, I've been there. Trust me. And you know what he told me? I said, man, why are you crying? He said, I don't know what I'm going to do. He said, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because see, at the first time in his life, things didn't go right. At the first time, he had no certainty. He didn't know what he was going to do. If anybody ever felt like that, just say, yes, Wes, I've been there. See, the thing is, a lot of you guys, you haven't got to that point, and then you want to make millions of dollars, you want to be rich, you want all this glamour and glory, but you're not ready to take nothing. See, how is it going to feel if you're working for me and I push you so hard and I send you an email at 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, and I work it to 12 o'clock. Then I tell you to be here at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Then I look at your stuff, you did it wrong, I said, do it again. And you just trying to figure it out. You don't know how to do it. So you got frustration because you don't know how to do it. Then I'm so demanding, I'm pushing you at the same time. And you know what I'm doing? See, you think I'm trying to be mean. You think I'm trying to be nasty. Some people, they think I am mean. I'm too hard on people. I am not. If you communicated to me, Wesley, I want to be a millionaire. Wesley, I want to be successful. Wesley, I want to be able to control my destiny. I can show you how to do that. But if you can't take it, you won't make it. See, some of you guys, you can't take someone calling you ugly. You can't take somebody calling you dumb. You can't take someone calling you stupid. You can't take someone saying a negative word to you. You can't take someone talking about you. I see it every day. You can't take that. Someone says your shoes ugly. You upset. Somebody said your hair doesn't look pretty. You upset. Somebody said you did a fucked up job. You upset. And you know what I think about? I think about a child. You know, when a child is little, that child will go back to mommy and he would tell mommy what happened in school. He'd say, Mommy, you know, this boy was talking about me and I don't know why, because I'm nice to him. I'm nice to him every single day. And he just keeps treating me wrong. He keeps trying to hit me. And I see the same people that are 30, 40 years old talking about their friends. And they say, you know, I don't know why she talking to me. She talking about him behind my back. You know, I'm talking to my other friend, and my other friend said you were talking about me behind my back. And you want to get upset about that. You want to cry about that. You be like, I can't believe they would do that. I can't believe they would lie to me, acting like a child. And I'm thinking, then you want to have dinner with them, and you want to get in a circle, right? And you want to talk about it. Hey, you know, something we got to bring up. Hey, you said something about me, and I want to confront you about that. That hurt my feelings. And I'm thinking to myself, are these children? But see, the problem is this. Most people can't take nothing. See, you can't take shit. You can't take it. See, if someone criticized you, someone hurt your little feelings, you feel hurt. So when you run a business and your business don't work out, then guess what? Somebody say, oh, your business sucks. I told you it wasn't going to work out. And you cry. Someone say, why do you keep doing that same thing? It's stupid. What's wrong with you? And you feel pain. I want you to remember that, because I think everybody that's watching these videos, that's watching me right now on this camera, on this iPhone, you want to make millions of dollars. But let me share something. If you can't take nothing, you won't make it. Because you don't have tough skin. See, even though I'm a millionaire, I got tough skin. Every day someone is throwing and poking, throwing darts at me and my lifestyle and what I do. It's okay. Every day does that. Do you think that once you make millions of dollars, no one's going to know who you are? I know some of you guys say, well, I want to make millions and I don't want anyone to know me. Right? I just want to be in my little bubble. And I don't want anyone to know who I am. I just want to make my money. Scared. And you got people that do it today. That's cool. You got some millionaires today. This is what they do. Because they're afraid and they can't take nothing. So they don't want to be in the limelight. But see, let me share something with you. When you start to touch people's lives, when you start to help people make breakthroughs, when you start to affect people in a positive way, and if you do it enough times, guess what? It's going to happen to you. It's going to happen for you. And you're always going to have somebody out there that's going to criticize you, that's going to hurt you. But you got to be smart. And you got to have tough skin. See, that young man that I was mentoring, he just wasn't ready. He just wasn't ready. A lot of you guys right now, you think you're ready, but you're not ready. Because I think differently than you do. See, it's better for you to stay on video right? So I'm not in your face, right? I'm not talking and spitting all over you right now, right? It's better for us to stay on video, because if you would ever meet me, listen to me. Man, I say this out of love, baby. I'm serious. If you would ever meet me and you would ever tell me, Wesley, I want more and I want to do whatever it takes, I take what you say seriously. I take it serious. Because see, I know how I felt when I was just like you, when I was asking somebody else to do what you're asking me to do for you. I asked somebody else. Because see, at that time, I couldn't even support my children properly. At that time, I couldn't even keep a job properly. At that time, I was riding a bus. So I knew where I was. So when I made the statement, I had to make sure I understood what I wanted. When I'm telling you, make sure that you understand what you're asking for. See, some of you guys say, you know what, I want to leave this job, and I want to get I want to be able to run my business full time, right? Then God or the universe takes your job from you. They fire you. And you know what you do? You get upset. And I'm like, well, wasn't that your intention? You said you didn't want to work the job anymore. You said you didn't like the co-workers. You didn't like the food. You didn't like the lunch breaks. You didn't like to go on vacation only one time a year. You didn't like your boss. You didn't like your managers. So, and you said you wanted to run your business full time. So guess what? God took the job out of your life, which you didn't want. The universe took the job out of your life that you didn't want. And now you upset? Now you're mad? Oh, what I'm going to do? I'm going to pay my bills. If you can't take it, you won't make it. Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for, because see, you think that when you ask the universe or God anything, that it's going to come in a nice, beautiful package with a bow on it, right? With a nice little candy treat. Yeah, right? You know, you think it's going to come just all beautiful. Well, God, you know, I really want to run this business and I really want to be successful and I'm tired of working this job. So can you make that happen so I can just be rich and make millions of dollars and take care of my family and take vacations around the world? And God said, okay, cool. Just take the job out of your life. Say, okay, cool. You want a better car? Okay, well, since you want a better car, the car that you currently have, let's go ahead and break that car down. Right? Let's let the engine fail on that car. And you think that this is negative. You think that this is a failure. You think that this is something that is trying to attack you. But it's a blessing, my friends. It's a blessing. That's what it is. I promise you. See, what I've learned about intentional, anything that I ask for, man, I'm clear. I'm clear on what I want. But just because I want that thing, I have no idea. You don't know how God or the universe is going to present it into your life. And you know what the worst thing that most of you do today? When that thing happens to you that is trying to bless you, you look at it negatively. You get upset about it. You get mad about it. You get pissed off about it. And guess what? Your life starts. Your life starts to degrade. You start to consume this negative mindset that nothing ever works for you. And if you just knew that that thing was a blessing, that the next opportunity was waiting for you to put you in the vehicle that you've been praying for, that you've been hoping for, that you've been wishing for. But what I'm going to tell you, superstars, you, that if you can't take nothing, you can't make it. You're not going to be able to make it you're not going to be wealthy, okay? If you can't take anything. If you can't take your boss making you work 12 hours a day. If you can't take working 12 hours, then going home and working 6 more hours. If you can't take going to the gym every single day, working out 1 hour, 2 hours, even days that you don't want to go. If you can't take that, you're not going to create the body. You're not going to make it. If you can't take it, you won't make it. Yeah, I say this sincerely, and that's why I keep saying this over and over again, because I want that to register in your head. Because see, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, when you find yourself right here, right there, in the same exact place, you have to say, you know what? Let me be honest with myself. The only reason why I'm not creating the things that I want, because I just can't take it. See, if you watch a video, inspirational video, or a video that's telling you about yourself, right? And I know sometimes my videos, it seems like I'm talking directly to you, and I am. And if you can't take that feeling, if it makes you mad, you need to recognize that. Before you respond, you know, some guys, you know, they just respond in the chats. Well, you don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy. This guy. Before you do that, take a second and say, well, I did choose to watch the video. So apparently I'm watching the video because there's something about my life that I need to work on and fix. And apparently this brother or this young man has something that I want, or something that is admirable, or something that I desire. So instead of choosing to feel pain or hurt, or feel like he's trying to make me feel a certain way about my life, let me listen. Let me listen. Guys, remember, it's a journey. It's a journey. Why do you think I keep recording these videos over and over and over again? I wish it was possible for me to create one video and you watch that one video and you get it. But unfortunately, that's not possible. If it was possible, I would have already recorded that video. I understand how the mind works. I understand how human beings work. That anything that we listen to or experience on a repeated basis, we start to consume, we start to assimilate, and our actions and our behaviors start to alter. If you can't take it, you won't make it. Right now, I want to know who can take it. Who can take it? And you might say, well, Wesley, how do I know if I can take it or not? You know? That's a good question, right? How do I know if I can take it? Well, when someone that you love, when someone that you care about, someone that you trust, someone that you hold close to your heart, does you wrong, hurts your feelings, betrays your trust, lies to you, cheats on you, intentionally try to put you in a bad place. And at that time, because you have about a millisecond to make a decision how this is going to affect you. You got about a millisecond to say, you know, what does this mean to me? And if you choose to take that information, or to take that insult, take that cheating moment, take that distrust, and you use that to suffer, if you use that to basically start to destroy your self-esteem, your character, the person who you are, you can't take it yet. And it's okay. See, this is how you know that you can take it. See, when you can take something, it doesn't bother you. See, when you go out, check this out. If you go out into the world, you go to the mall, you go around your friends, and they tell you, say, hey, why are you wearing it? Why you look like that? Why your hair is like that? That looks ugly. And you say, hey, it's cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. And you keep moving. Oh, you can take it. See, you can take it when, even though you know people do not have your best interest in mind, and they're constantly throwing daggers at you, and they don't bother you, you can take it. But the next question is this: why would I continue to be around friends or people or loved ones that will intentionally hurt me? It's powerful. I know some of you guys are not going to get it. Let me say it one more time. I say it slowly. Why? If people, and we know this, you know this too, it's people out there in your family, in your circle, they talk about you. They intentionally try to hurt you. Some of them lie to you. The question is this: why would you continue to keep them in your circle? It's your doing. See, you want to blame them. You want to get upset and get on the phone and talk about how bad they did you. What they did, what they lied about, how they hurt your feelings. You can't believe after 10 years they do this. Well, you, the person that kept them in your circle. I'm going to hurt somebody right now. You kept them in your circle. Does that make sense? You did that. Because you said, I'm going to accept you for who you are. See, check this out. I accept people for who they are, but I don't accept everybody. Let me say that one more time. You better get this. You better get this. I accept people who they are, but I do not accept everybody. I don't accept everybody in my life. But the people I do, I accept them for who they are. You cannot accept everybody in your life. Period. Because once you accept them, you have to accept all of them. That's called being intelligent. Why would I keep somebody in my life that's always telling me how bad I am doing, and how negative life is, and how fucked up life is, and how screwed up life is? Why? Why? You gotta wake up. Guys, I'm gonna let you go. Guys, please hit the like and share button if you found any value from this video. It always comes from the heart. This is Wesley, $1 Million Virgin, and the title of this video was, if you can't take it, you won't make it. And when I say make it, you won't make millions of dollars. You won't be able to control your destiny. You won't be able to fly around the world just gracefully. You won't be able to be really and truly free in life. If you can't take it, my friend, you won't make it. You got to work on yourself. See, that's why this like I'm right now meditating. Look at that. Meditation. Look at that. I'm always working on myself. I'm a millionaire right now. I say that proudly, man. I love saying I'm a millionaire. I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm a billionaire. I say it proudly. But I'm always working on me. Always. I'm always working on me. Because me, I got to grow. I have to become better. The things I've done today, that's okay. But it's time for me to raise the bar. It's time for you to raise your standards, man. You, young lady, raise your standards. But if you can't take nothing, you know, all my employees, I push them hard. I push them. Because they say they want it. Everybody that works for me wants to make millions of dollars. They told me. And guess what? When you work for me, I groom you. Yes, I'm your boss. Yes, I'm the CEO of the company. But I'm your friend. I'm your mentor. And I'm going to groom you. Which means is I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm going to tell you how it is. You fuck up, I'm going to let you know about it. You screw it up, I'm going to let you know about it. If you do good, I'm going to let you know about that as well. But I'm going to push you. And I'm going to push you. And I'm going to push you. Because I want you to feel that emotion when you feel that you want to give up. Not because I'm trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mad at you. I want to push you because I want to reveal you to yourself. That makes sense? See, I want to see what goes on in that person's mind when they just can't stand anymore. Oh, Wesley, give me all this work. I got to do this, and I got to learn this, and I got to do this, and I got to take care of this. Oh my God, there's so much stuff. I want to know how you are going to react. But better yet, I want you to see yourself go through this process. See, that young man I was mentoring, he decided to quit. He was honest with himself. He said, Wes, I just can't do it. Let me have my old job. That's what he said. He said, let me have my old job. I said, no. Done. No. You're done here. If you can't take it, if you can't take anything in life, if you can't take people being hard on you, rough a little bit, you know what I mean? And you know they have good intentions, you won't make it. If you ever have a chance to be around people that live these amazing, successful lives, millionaires, billionaires around the world, just understand something. They think differently than you. There's certain things, how they perceive the world, that's different from your perception. I know what you think reality is. It is not. Obviously, their reality is a little bit better, a little bit clearer than yours. But what you have to do is close your mouth, manage your emotions, and redirect the energy towards your good. You don't have to lash out like you always do. You don't have to get mad and throw a fit like you always do. You don't have to act like that 5-year-old kid like you always do. You don't have to tell other people how other people hurt your feelings like you always do. And it's time for you to transition. But if you can't take it, you won't make it. If you can't take it, friends, you won't make it. You won't. It'll never happen for you. And let me tell you where I learned this from. And this is going to be a test. I learned this from a man that most of you despise. I learned this from a man that most of the world hates. About pushing people. I learned it from Donald Trump. And now check this out. I want you to feel what you feel when I say the name Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Some of you are, I don't like Donald Trump. Notice the feeling. Notice the feeling. How did you feel when I said, you know how I learned this from? That guy's a billionaire. He's a freaking billionaire. You can talk about him. You can hate him. You can hate him as your president. You can say he's doing wrong to all these people. But he's a billionaire. I'm just letting you know, he's a billionaire. See, most people, as it relates to Donald Trump, you don't even know this man. Most of you, he's not even intelligent. I mean, you look at the media, you look at the TV, you look at the blogs, you hear this man speak, and all of a sudden, you are drawing a conclusion about this guy, his character, his personality, but obviously, obviously he's doing something right because he's fucking president. Can you be president? I mean, it just, guys, I know I gotta let you go, but it's just mind-boggling how people pass judgment on everybody that is in the limelight, everybody that's public with their lives, right? Only because they have to be, because they are overachievers, right? Donald Trump, I don't care what you say about him, but he's an overachiever. He's done some great things in the world. If you don't believe that, do your fucking research. I'm sorry to curse. But I want you to open your mind. You're so closed-minded. You feel that your blogs and your news and your media and your Facebook and a presidential talk or whatever is enough information for you to draw a conclusion on a person. And you get emotional about it. Not me. Check this out. I'm not here to judge Donald Trump's character. I'm not here to judge this man. I'm not here to judge him at all. But I can take tools from him. I can take nuggets from him because he has done things in his life that have led him to the man that he is today. And some of those things that he have done is admirable. See, if we knew everything that you did, see, you're just not famous. See, we don't know what you do when no one's looking. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you know I'm talking to you. You. No one knows what you do when no one's looking because your life is not out there yet. But just say if your life, say if you was president, say if you was famous, say if everybody knew you because you did something so great, guess what? Now everybody has a telescope right in your life. So everything that you do that you don't want other people to know about, everything that you do that you're embarrassed about, everything that you do that you know if people knew they would judge you, you would break down. But you know what I like about Donald Trump? He stands strong. And he can fucking take it. Whoo! Oh! That was strong, Wes. Say it again. You know what I like about Donald Trump? He is strong. It doesn't matter how much criticism. He's probably the first president that got so much negativity, so much pain, so much hurt, but he still stands tall. He's a lion. You don't see him pouting. Do you see him pouting when you watch him on TV? He's smiling. He's like, yeah, it's okay. Okay, I got you. Because he can take it. That's why you're president. That's why he's the president. Duh. Guys, I know I kind of got off track, guys. But if you can take it, you can make it. But most of you just can't take it. You're Bambi. You're weak. I'm not saying everybody, but some of you, you're weak. You can't take nothing. See, it's easy for you to give stuff. It's easy for you to throw rocks. But what if somebody get up and throw a rock at you? Right? You want to ball up and cry. Hey, guys, much love. Hey, I know I was a little bit hard on you guys today, but I love you. Never forget that. Wesley, $1 Million Virgin, love you. But I'm going to always push you. I'm going to always challenge you. I'm going to trigger emotion in you. I'm going to reveal you to yourself until you one day understand that the belief and the desire that you have in your heart, that's in your mind, is possible. But until you do some self-development, until you do some inner work, until you start changing some of your behaviors, some of your patterns, some of your actions, your result will always be the same. Hey guys, I got a link up here. That is my CD series, Unrevealed Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. We're selling every day. We're selling this thing every single day. I'm so grateful to God. I'm grateful for the people that have already bought it. I got pictures, people sending to my Snapchat and my Instagram every single day of people that are listening and they're telling me, say, Wesley, you're changing my lives. And I'm so overjoyed. I am so overjoyed. The link is right there. But remember, don't click the link if you can't take it, because I'm going to give it to you on the CD program. I'm not going to sugarcoat you, but I'm going to give you both sides of the coin. That makes sense? I'm going to give you both sides of the coin. Hey, it's Wesley Virgin, $1 Million Virgin. Much love. Live with passion. Later. Let's go.